the best settings for keyboard and mouse and controller. Okay. Now, before we get into this, okay, I want to talk about my progression in this game. So, in the best class video, I said I wanted to get, by the end of this COD, I wanted to get 1.40 KD. And I have a 1.37 right now. I'm going to get above a 1.40. So, my next goal is to get a 1.50. 1.5 KD. It's going to be hard. I know, but, I mean, I play this game a lot, so. As you can tell, total time spent, 22 days, almost 23. 4 more hours. Well, 3. 9,031 kills with the MP5. I love it. And as you can see, kill streak earned 29. Okay, when I got that, I got this like 3 or 4 times. By the way, I was so mad. I choked the last kill 4 times. 4 times. Then I had like 28s, 27s, choked them. Like, oh my god. And officer progressions, I don't care about this bullcrap. I'll do it at the end of the season. Yes, I'm max rank, max tier. And yeah. If you guys want me to do another class setup, I will do that because I switched a lot of my classes up since like the patches and everything. And yeah, okay, so we'll do controller first, okay? So button layout preset is on tactical, okay? Because you want to use the right thumbstick to slide cancel. I'll get to that later. I run on 1010. I love that. 0.85 and then 110. I like the quick scope and flex shot. Quick shot on keyboard and mouse. Low zoom 0.85 because I like the slow movement of that and just helps me get kills better. When I play controller, I barely play controller. Aim assist, yeah, this doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Now you want this on hold because you don't want to press the toggle and then cook it and then press it again. Like it's just stupid. And then use reload behavior contextual tap because you don't want to be in Warzone and be like, oh, let me pick up this weapon. Let me just tap it. And then you would have to hold to reload. No. So use this so you can tap to reload and then you can tap to pick up. This really doesn't matter. Slide behavior. Okay, this is where slide canceling comes in handy. You want to make that to tap because slide cancel comes in handy. Unlimited attack sprint. Who doesn't want that? Nobody. Exactly. So then, how to move forward. You do not want that. Like a controller stick drift, basically. Automatic sprint, you don't want that. That's just stupid. Unless you don't feel like pressing down your left thumbstick. And go for it. That doesn't matter. Parachute auto deploy, you want that because you don't want to be in Warzone and be like, bah! Hit the ground. Like you don't want that. You don't want that. Okay, so we go on to general. My brightness says 68.34. Doesn't matter. Motion blur disabled. You want that. Definitely want that. If you haven't enabled, you are the worst player in the world. Okay. You want this square. You get better vision of your surroundings. Okay. You want that enabled. Compass, connectional, letters. Yeah, letters. I don't care about that bullcrap. I like profanity filter off because I love to see people just rage in chat. I love that. Text chat enable. Yeah. Now we go into audio. Boost high is the best one. You always want that. Okay. Master volume 100. Music. Let's bring that down to 41. I just had that on because of the event. Recent event. Dialogue volume. You want this down because when you're like trying to play, you know, you're trying to hear your footsteps around you, and then you got enemy UAV overhead. You don't want that. You know, okay? Sorry if I hurt your ears, but you don't want that. Effects volume, just keep that at 100. Juggernaut music, I personally got the Juggernaut, and I like the music from that. I like that heavy metal, like that. I like to have it on. I like to have hit marker sound effects on classic because I love the classic hit markers. I don't really like the motorized Modern Warfare. I don't really like that. Okay, so this is voice chat enabled, voice chat device headset. If you're like actually wanting to talk on a headset and everything. This doesn't matter, just keep that to whatever the default is. Voice chat volume, I have it high up because I barely hear people. Microphone volume, you want that because, well, for me, I have a horrible mic, as you can tell, and I like to talk, and, you know, just talk to people so other people can hear me. And then you want this on no effect. I like to hear the war tracks as the passenger. I like that in Warzone. Now, on to keyboard and mouse. If you're like starting to get on keyboard and mouse, this might help you. Might. Never know. I bet. So I run on 8.30. I run on 1000 DPI on my mouse. If you run on 800 like everybody else in the world, then go to another video, I guess. But I run on 1000. It's just what my mouse is. I run 8.35. You don't want to mess with this. Just leave it normal. Aim down sight speed. You want that relative. 0.55 for both. That's like the normal low zoom and high zoom that you want. So you can slowly. You don't want it fast, be like, you don't want that, okay? And then, okay, invert, disabled, all these just disabled, 0, okay? On to movement, you want slide behavior tab, as I said before, slide canceling is key. If you guys want me to do a movement video, I will be sure to do that. Drone behavior toggle, you just want to, like, drop shot, and then I'll tell you how to drop shot later, okay? So, tech sprint behavior toggle, automatic sprint disabled, unless you just want to press W and then run, like my friend, okay? So, parachute auto deploy enabled. Hold to use, you don't want that unless you're stupid and you're like controller players. I use E as to use, it's personal preference, jump, space, left control. Now, this is what I use to F. I tap F to drop shot. I don't hold it or anything. I tap it. That's what the top one is. Okay? That's what the top one's for. Now, and then I use E for use because I like it. Personal preference. Now, going down to steady aim. That doesn't really matter to me. Oh, actually it does. What am I thinking? So, you want this because, like, shifts like literally right next to you're touching shift with your pinky finger. You want that. Gesture sprays white, just get it out of the way. You know. Weapons and equipment. These don't really matter, I guess. If you want to like double Y tap, as I say on controller. I run it on 60. Now weapon mount activation. I like that doesn't matter, I guess. Okay. Movement exit enabled. You want to exit the weapon mount? If not, disable that, okay? And outside behavior hold, of course. Now I keep this on melee because every time I like try to aim down sights, I usually press shift and it screws me up. So I keep it on melee. Personal preference for me because it's easier. Reload R. Now next weapon is my forward mouse button, okay? I like that because I like to double Y tap a lot. Like when I'm running or slide canceling and all that, you know, I like to do that. Weapon mount is C. I don't know what's on Z, I'm not buying that, okay? Alternate fire is, what is that, the freaking colon? I don't even know. But just, it's out of the way of every key, you know. I like to press it. I can just press it with my middle finger, you know. Melee is my scroll wheel. I tap it. Or I hold it to do a finishing move. So that's like really good because it's on your hand. Now, I want to stop for a minute. I've always learned you want to have most of your things on your mouse because like it's an easy movement for your hand. Like for keyboard, you don't want to be pressing all the way over to the right for like your melee. Use lethal equipment. You want that? I want that on back mouse button. Okay. I always like that. Tactical is Q. That's just default one. Field upgrade, I put B because my thumb is on top of B when I press the space. Mission ability, this is just for campaign. Weapon inspect is I, like normal. I don't really inspect, so. And I do not use change the loadout, okay? Now, use armor plate behavior. Now, you want this. You need this. You don't want this. You need this for Warzone. Apply all, okay? Apply all! You want that, okay? You don't want that freaking apply one, because then you'll be like, you don't want that. These don't matter to me. You can just copy. I'll go down slowly for you guys if you guys just want to copy this down. I think it's just normal, I guess. Just copy that down all the way. Shortcuts, these don't really matter. Oh, one thing does. Left alt. Left alt is my ping. I love that because it's right next to my spacebar, and I like that. You just have to get used to these keybinds as on the way, I guess. Mute voice chat shortcut. F9. You want it on F9 because people say some very, very bad words, and it screws you over. It screws you over if you're like trying to stream and all that, or you're making a YouTube video, get demonetized, you know. So just hit F9, bam. You don't have to like go tab and then mute all. No, it's just F9. And you press F9 to redo it again to unmute it. You just copy these down. These don't really matter. And I'm not gonna show you my account. No. Okay. So yeah, that is all. You guys want anything else? Let me know. I'll be sure able to make a video on that. Comment down what you want. See you guys in the next